morning, YouTube, and happy Monday. How's everyone doing? I hope you are having a good day so far. Oh, and if you hear me, DP, good morning to you. Sounds like you've had a day. Let's see. Yes, we are in LOTRO, and yes, we are at a crafting forge, because of course we are. Go ahead and put some stuff away.
Greetings.
Alright. That's working here to sell. I was really worried about selling some of that stuff, but I have some more ore I could have. Oh well, later. Put those in there. And. Okay. Put that way in there. Now, before we go out, I happen to be looking into the LOTRO store, and there is a sale going on. Create your own sale, determine your discount. So, depending on what you want to get, you can use Good Company 15 for 15% off one item, Good Company 20 for 20% off one item, or Good Company 30 for 30% off one item. And there's a few things, bonus character slots, some stat tome, auction house slots. But we're gonna go down. Oh my god, there's a lot of bonus character slots I could get. Cosmetic outfit unlock, which is apparently already on sale. Inventory. So that was Good Company 30, I believe. Alright. So I think we have to put the code in here first. Good morning, Frogman. Yes, Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings Online. How are you? Okay, so good. Good. So we can get a VI, 5 extra back spaces for 228 instead of 325, so like 97 LOTRO points less than what we would usually spend. So we're gonna go ahead and get that. And now we've gotta wait some sort of forever. Okay. So we have a tiny bit extra bag space, but it should help. Now I have 144 spots left, or 144 LOTRO points left. So I could get 5 additional auction house slots, but I am asking. You're good, apart from just realizing I've been majorly scammed on this site called AliExpress. Oh, that's not good. So you found a seller on AliExpress that was running a scam? See. Toolkit. Okay, we want a universal toolkit, and we're going to use the 20% off Good Company 20. That's what it's called. So we have enough to get one universal toolkit. And that'll leave us with like 24 LOTRO points. Alright, so we have availed ourselves of the sale. And I have acquired a universal toolkit. Oh, that'll be useful.
What do you need?
Actually, I want it my vault, thank you.
How can I be of service?
I will hold on to these just in case I need them. I will go ahead and get rid of the inferior smithing hammer because I will no longer need it. It's junk. You trusted it because at first the experience was fantastic. Sellers sent good merchandise that is described in photos, and after it started getting advertised, a lot of sales that turned out fake. My recommendation is don't go with the ones that are advertised to you. If they're spending that, they're probably spending the money knowing that they're scamming. And good morning, DP. How are you? Sounds like you had a day. Bert. Alright, so we've made use of the cell. We got 5 extra bag spaces, which, like I said, we desperately need it. And a universal toolkit, which will be absolutely essential considering we're free to play. You just had lunch? Awesome. Now I need to go tackle some bees. If I remember right, this used to be quite the tough little quest. I do remember getting my butt stomped once upon a time doing this. This morning you were busy doing the hardest thing in the world. Oh, and what's that? Though you think you mentioned it. I think you did too. Oh, shut up, Badger. I'm not dealing with you right now. Oh. Let's just run face first into the mobs we need to kill. That's awesome. Or is it these? Yeah, it is. There it goes. Is a black gold base. And notice these are elite. They are not regular mobs. Was it badgering you? Yes, it was. And dealing with idiots. Okay. I might have me a nice tea, a nice one, not nice one. Okay, that's the boss. And he's gone. He used to be a lot tougher. So they have definitely dialed this one back a little. What kind of tea? Alright, we need one more you. Okay. Where we are done with these guys. Might as well turn that quest in. Oh, rare English breakfast. Both of them are very good choices. I got a boar chasing me. It can chase me. I am not stopping for it right now. Alright.
Can't a body be left alone?
You put a stop to those black wolves, Sigla. I'm glad to hear it. I think the brigands will get the message to stay away from my pipeweed from now on, thanks to you. Here, take these coins. Yeah, let's see what else we got. Junk. That I don't want. Which one's worth more? That one. Alright. Oh, you want me to join one of the guilds. Not yet, dude. Not yet. Oh, I guess you are the vendor.
Quit dawdling and tell me what you want.
Quit dawdling, I just helped you. How rude. And just for that, I don't care if I sell you back your sword. So, There, what do you think of that? You know what? Earl Grey is definitely a very popular choice. Alright, now we need to collect fennel seeds. Oh, and ore. Where is it? It's the exact opposite direction of the quest. That's where it is. But we need it. We definitely need it. Really, all tea pale in comparison to Earl Grey. Actually, I don't know what the tea was that we would have growing up, but considering I grew up in the South where sweet tea was a thing, it was probably... I know it was black tea, that's all I know. And then we'd sweeten it with sugar and lemon. Now I need to find fennel seeds. After I hit a fairy ore deposit. And somewhere around here it's supposed to be wood. Okay, where do we get the fennel seeds from? From Necro Breakers, okay. So we're not just going to find them, we have to kill some Necro Breakers for them. That is not a Necro Breaker, that's just a little bitty frog. is not an eco-breaker either. That is a goblin. That's an eco-breaker. Finally, found one. And looks like we needed to kill a few of them anyway. You get the Lipton Earl Grey because there isn't any other brand that does Earl Grey. Well, Lipton is in general a good tea anyway, because that was like one of the most widely used teas when I was growing up. Now, I should say it used to be. I don't know if it still is. Or if the quality of it has fallen off over the years. In Australia, Lipton, Telly, and Bushels was the ones that were readily available. Okay. I didn't realize Lipton was that widely available, but I guess that makes sense. We need 2 more Neeker Breakers for this other quest. We have the fennel seeds though. That's not a Neeker Breaker, that's a spider. Well, we might as well kill it. It's in front of our face, right? Lipton is a major company. You also get the Hershey chocolate now. Well, Hershey's been a major company for ages. But, yeah, I guess nowadays Lipton is a major company. I don't know if it was in the 70s when I was a kid. But I guess it definitely is now. Lord Nelson. That actually does sound like a pretty awesome name for tea company.
Please, leave me to my sorrow.
You brought me the fennel seeds. Good, good. Give them here, and I'll boil them up with the rest of this. There we go. Take this remedy to Gar and let him drink it. He may not much like it, but make sure he drinks it all the same. He should recover soon. Alright, so he has created a remedy for the dog that's sick. Where is that ore deposit that I'm seeing? Right there. There's another one nearby. I didn't think we could. Alright. That boar, well, he chose unwisely. Now that one I'd have to look up. I don't know. And it goes without saying that only lords drink tea. Yeah, so that's every Cajun in existence. They drink tea like it's water, and coffee too. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Gar sniffs at the herbal remedy and then laps some of it up. He slowly drinks the rest of the mixture. Longo looks at you expectantly.
I'm sorry. My thoughts were elsewhere.
That remedy should make him feel a lot better. Good boy, Gar. That'll do it. You must have eaten something that disagreed with you, that's all. Here, you can wash that remedy down with... Hey now, what's this? I drew this water from the town well this morning, but it sure smells odd. Is this what made Gar sick? Uh-oh. Something's wrong with the well water.
Could I take a moment of your time?
I think there is something wrong with the water at the town well. It certainly smells peculiar, that's for sure. It would explain why Gar has been feeling poorly. Could it be that something has gotten in the well and poisoned the water? That would be terrible, but it seems likely. Go and tell Lily Underhill. We can't have people drinking from the well until we can clean the water somehow. Lily lives over yonder, east of Boggs Farm. And every coffee drinker... I've also been quitting coffee cold turkey because I was going way overboard. Yeah, I actually went on a caffeine purge myself recently. I managed to get 6 days before I absolutely had to have an iced coffee. But I figured
Why
6
are you
days
bothering me?
without caffeine was pretty good. Alright, there. Good enough. Your sleeping has been much better too? I tell you what, me not having coffee is not going to change my sleeping. Oh, I take that back. I'm more tired during the middle of the day. Alright, I need to talk to you.
Just a moment.
Longo thinks the well is poisoned? I don't know, it seems a bit far-fetched. Perhaps he's just imagining it. No, Longo is many things, but fool he is not. What could have done such a terrible thing? I have an idea how to fix things, but I'll need you to help make the water safe to drink.
Might I have a word with you?
There is a wise woman named Willow Song who dwells by the Silver Water Spring. She may know a way to clean the befouled water. Draw a bucket of water from the well and bring it to her. Perhaps she'll know what to do. Take the road east from the town square to Widow Fultarn's farm, then south to Constable Boger's house, then Silverwater Spring is southeast. Alright, so we need to go back to town, draw water from the well, and bring it to the River Maiden. After we get this ore. Yeah, I figure periodically we have to purge ourselves of caffeine, because if you have too much of it, it eventually just isn't effective, and you end up drinking more of it to get the same effect, and more and more and more and more until you know, you could drink a whole pot of coffee and just not have it faze you. If I remember right, yeah, that's what I thought. We have to actually carry it. We can't get on our horse. Yeah, I ended up getting down that rabbit hole, and coffee was keeping me up at night. Luckily, they give us plenty of time to get the water to its destination. Of course, I also have to pass up the ore deposit because we're carrying the water. I cannot bear to see evil done to good folk, such as the hobbits of Stadel.
Greetings to you.
This water smells most foul. Tell me, woman, why have you brought it to me?
You may be of service to me.
I do not know who would do such a thing to the good folk of Stadel, but I know a remedy to cleanse the poison from the well. Bring me some handfuls of the wildflowers that grow near the yellow tree, southwest of the spring. The blossoms possess a cleansing virtue that will purge the poison from the well. The yellow tree was a place of peace in times past, but now is home to fearsome creatures. You must be courageous if you are to collect the flowers I require. And it's got some bears and boar. That's not exactly what I call fearsome. Oh, I was working at the library. I used to drink like a pot of coffee a day. Which probably explains why I was able to go to sleep at 4 a.m. and wake up at 8 and go to work and actually function. But I'm too old for that anymore. And since, like, I'm the only person doing this, I was able to super easily gather the flowers without aggroing a single creature. If coffee sells, one can always go for the sugar powder. Nah. That I won't do.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Yes, these are just what I needed. This will take but a moment. The water was indeed poisoned, but the blossoms of these wildflowers will drive the poison away.
Mind my words, traveler.
Oh, we can buy a house now. Yeah, with what money? Good, you have brought the flowers I need. The evils of men tainted this water with poison. The power of nature will make it pure once more. Now return the bucket to Stadel and pour the contents into the well. The water inside will retain its curative properties and drive out any remaining poison. Be careful. These lands are wild and home to many dangerous beasts. Alright, so we need to bring this bucket back to Stadel. And I am where am I? I need to go this way. And I'll have to come back for that ore deposit. It used to be that timer bar went by a little faster than that. I'm kind of glad they slowed it down. Okay, so we put the water in the well.
Please, leave me to my sorrow.
After all that trouble, you just pour the dirty water back in the well? I don't understand. Bongo sniffs the well water, then takes a sip. The water is sweet. Lily always told me we could trust Willow's song, and it seems she was right. I'll tell everyone the well is safe to drink from again. Thank you, Sigla. Alright, so all well that ends well. Cute. Nope. Wrong thing. I did not want to open that. Oh yeah. Could definitely sell that.
Quit dawdling and tell me what you want.
I want you to quit snapping at me, for one. I didn't do anything to you. In fact, I helped you out. So, piss off. Let's see if I can find that ore that I had to pass up. Should be able to find it. I haven't seen anyone in this area so far today. Oh, and yeah, we did level up. I should probably check. Oh, I have 3 points to spend. Holy smoke. Maybe I should be paying attention to that. Alright, we'll spend a point there. That'll max that out. We'll put a point in tactical mitigation. And we'll put a point in sweeping riposte. Riposte? Oh yeah, right. Right. Okay, we don't unlock that one until level 17. We are level what? 14. Okay, Zeal is at 6. We go and earn some points in confidence. Level 15, okay. Alright, let's go take ourselves a nice leisurely stroll to Bree. Because I want to get some ingots made. I have things to level up. Oh, hold on a second. I needed a nice big drink of water.
What do you need?
What do I need? I need to grab these agates. And I need to grab the rest of the copper. Put that away. Put that away. Put that in there. Might as well do the gemstones first. We definitely need to level up jewelry. We haven't even gotten out of the apprentice level yet. Yum? What's yum? Oh my god, if I was standing any closer to the forge, I'd be inside it. Thought she was eating? I mean, she could be eating. Oh, she got, let's see, some eggs and onion. That just says regenerative food. I have no idea. Some simple rations. So that's her choices for food right now. Not much, but it'll keep you alive. Oh, good morning, Jojo. You say you just got home from your final days of doggo sitting. Nice. I'm assuming that went well. Doggo was a good doggo. I just realized we hadn't even gotten out of the apprentice level of prospecting yet. Holy smokes. Kenny's a good girl? Nice. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. So while we're waiting for her to finish, what's everyone doing? I mean, I know JoJo just came home from babysitting a dog. GP is home from work. And the doggo was watching the food that made America. Hot dog? And considering you're considering murder for tomorrow. If things go the same as today. Well, hopefully things will go a little better. Alright, so we have reached mastery level. Oh, okay, we've reached the mastery level of apprentice prospecting. Awesome. Oh, we need to work on metal smithing too. The heck? She was learning about potato chip. Okay, so she didn't reach the hot dog episode. She was learning about potato chip. Tell her, not healthy for doggos. Too much salt. Actually, not really healthy for humans either. Too much salt. Unless you get the lightly salted ones. Or make them yourselves when where you can control the amount of salt. Alright, we finally, not into mastery, but at least proficient. Oh, the dinging is when she makes a critical. The show mostly shows how products go from point A to nowadays. Oh, you mean where they started off versus where they are now? Or just in general how they're made? Okay. You learned Pringles isn't owned by Frito-Lay? It isn't? I thought it was. We're almost mastered apprentice level of jewelry. What can I make for jewelry at level 10? What I've got is good enough. I'm not gonna worry about it. Having the toolkit is definitely helping out. Alright, so let's see. That should do it. Perfect. Alright, so we mastered apprentice level jewelry.
Greetings.
How can I be of service?
Now, what does it take to make the bronze ingots? I've forgotten. Copper ingot and tin ingot.
How can I be of service?
Have 37 copper ingots.
What can I do for you?
Tin ingots are going to be way down here. No, I don't want to buy a whole stack. Buy quantity. Alright, now we can make some bronze ingots. I'm going to use up all the rest of my copper ingots to make the bronze, so I can level up metalsmithing. So, who owns Pringles if it isn't Frito-Lay's? Speaking of Frito-Lay's, their best product they ever made was Fritos. When I was in high school, we'd go to the high school football games, and one of the best-selling dishes at the concession stand was a Frito pie. Oh, P&G owns it. Okay. I swear P&G owns too much nowadays. But yeah, for those of you not familiar with what a Frito pie is, you would really love the food that made America. What? Is that a TV show? So what we would do, we'd take the single serving bags of Fritos and we would cut it open longwise. So it made kind of like a bowl with the Fritos in it. Then you would put chili on top of that, cheese, jalapeno peppers if someone wanted them, and give them a spoon and tell them to go have fun. Do you love Frito pie? You're just letting talk. You're letting me talk. You like hearing people talk about it? Oh, you mean talk about food? But yeah, that was a very popular dish at the concession stand for high school football games. And since, of course, we grew up in Louisiana, almost everybody wanted jalapeno peppers. And the more peppers, the better. It was also very popular at bowling alleys, too. It's the reason you like the food that made America, because you get to hear about all the different local cuisines of different places. Have they ever done an episode on chili? Because depending on where you're at in the country, chili can be vastly different. See, I grew up eating the Texas style of chili, but that's very different from New York, very different from like Cincinnati. You just like the story? Hey, makes sense. All right.
How can I be of service?
Yeah, I need to repair my toolkit. Thank you. Now I need to come over here. And now we're going to process. Oh, I need to do that in a forge too. My mistake. Process all these bronze ingots into shavings and that. Mostly stuff like fast food or junk food brands. Which is kind of sad because there's a lot more to American cuisine than just fast food. And besides, in a lot of cases, you can make the stuff that you can buy as fast food at home for cheaper and a lot tastier. Take hamburgers, for example. Yeah, you can go out to McDonald's and get yourself a Big Mac. Or you can make a burger at home and put whatever condiments and toppings you want on it and have something that's a lot tastier. I like making pizza burgers. There's hamburger and hamburger restaurant episode. I imagine, because that is quintessentially American. So yeah, I'll make a pizza burger. I'll put Italian seasoning into the meat and cook it. Top it with a little pizza sauce, some mozzarella cheese, maybe some grilled mushroom and onion. Very tasty. Popcorn, honey, mustard gas. Who's putting mustard gas on their burger? Doctor Who came up with the original Coke. Oh yeah. The doctor who came up with the original Coke recipe was addicted to morphine. Oh yeah, because they used to put the reason Coca-Cola is called Coca-Cola was because of one of the major ingredients in it originally. Of course, that eventually got taken out of the recipe, but still. Yeah, oh, and Coca-Cola used to be marketed as a headache remedy. It's just like something you come up with when you're high. Yeah, I kind of figured you did, Jojo. Not everybody knows what Coca-Cola originally started out as, though. It wasn't just some fizzy carbonated beverage. You know who's responsible for the FDA? That wouldn't have been Roosevelt, would it? No, I think the FDA must have come later than that. Heinz and Teddy Roosevelt. Oh, shoot, I was right. Well, color me shocked. I need to be right. Alright. I think I already have. Yeah, I already made myself an armor set. So I'm not going to worry about trying to make a slightly better one. But we have hit apprentice level on all three. Jeweler, prospector, and metalsmith.
What can I do for you?
Awesome. Awesome. Heinz wanted people to trust what they were eating. Yeah, it's too bad we can't trust Heinz anymore. Any company that is turned into a publicly traded corporation, it's a little hard to trust what they're selling you. When most of them are selling you slop.
How may I help you?
Oh, wait a second. There was a quest in here. You're talking about when Heinz was starting over a second time?
Will you help me?
Are you a jeweler? Do you know one? I really need the service of jeweler, for I have lost my wedding ring, and I need a replacement before my husband Barton gets back from the Forsaken Inn. I don't know where it's gone, but it must have just slipped off my finger. If you could bring me a glittering copper ring to replace it, I'll pay you for your trouble. Don't tell Barton I lost the ring. I can't believe I could be so careless. Alright, can I make a glittering copper ring? Alright, let's go see. Would you... Oh, that's why. Yeah. Alright, hold on. We're gonna have to restart. It's gonna take a minute. He went bankrupt over horseradish. He was also the first one to invent electric lighting. I thought that was Edison or Tesla. Nikola Tesla. Alright, so that's gotta get restarted. Sorry, this is gonna take a minute. While we're waiting, I am going to get up real quick. Be right back. Not invent, but first company to have them in factories. Okay, makes sense. Alright, I'm back. Oh, and if y'all like fun little incremental game type games, this is cute. Patio Simulator. Basically, you have cats show up at your patio. You take care of them, you pet them, you adopt them out, you make money. More cats show up. You use the money to decorate and expand. And very cute little game. And I was kind of sad that I couldn't keep some of the cats. They'd all eventually want to leave and get adopted. Well, apparently once you've unlocked the whole patio, it allows you to buy a certificate that lets you adopt up to 12 cats of your own, which I haven't bought yet, but very cute little game, very cheap little game. I think it's like $4 or $5. Yes, $5.99 full price, 20% off for the next 4 days, so $4.79. But yeah, very, very cute. Now, there's another one. This one, The Last Cat in the Universe. Another incremental game. It's also $7. Very well done game, but I do not recommend it unless you don't mind bawling your eyes out at the end. Because it will definitely cause you to cry. In fact, when I think of the story, I still cry because it was very sad. But it's a very well done game, but it's very sad. Now, reload. We have sound again. You're learning about Wrigley gum. If I remember right, originally gum started off as the sap of some tree, didn't it?
Hello there.
I need, oh, that's Taylor. I need jeweler recipes. Woodworker. Expert jeweler.
How can I be of service?
Glittering copper ring recipe. And while I'm here, I might as well get the rest of the tier 1 jeweler recipe. They're cheap. The company was originally selling soap. The gum was the premium thing for buying the soap. Okay, that kind of makes sense. That's kind of how baseball cards got started. They were a premium for buying something else. Okay, I need 4. Oh, shoot. I don't have any copper
How
ingots.
can I be of service?
I turned them all into bronze. Which means we need to go find some copper. In order to finish her quest, I need copper ingots. And the gum outsold the soap. Which means the soap probably wasn't very good. Because, let me tell you, people buy soap. Even back then, people bought soap. Or people like the gum more. Well, Stro. Personally, I think one of the best soaps ever has been Ivory. It's on Tubi if I want to watch. Okay. That actually might be worth digging up my Tubi password to check it out. You actually recommend Tubi to friends and family? I wonder if can get 2B using TiVo. I think we need 1 or 2 more deposits. Yes? Depends on the TiVo model. I would have to ask my roommate. The TiVo is a perk for where he works. He uses it more than I do. And that's not saying much, since he doesn't use it that much either. You remember when TiVo was brand new? There was TiVo, there was, what was that? Well, I mean, there's Amazon Fire Stick. But there was also another stick that you put in the TV, the 35. You remember the day it came out. I know, I know you're not like a kid. I think that should do it. You thought it was a cool invention that was going places? What, TiVo? It's still around. TiVo itself got absorbed into another company, but TiVo's still there. TiVo got acquired by Xperi. I think as a kid we were all thinking about technology. I mean, technology was still fairly new when I was a kid. But we were already starting to see things like personal computers, albeit nothing like what they are now. In fact, what we're using now would have been considered a supercomputer when I was a kid. Alright. Turn these into copper ingots. You remember when iTunes Movie and TV was a brand new? Oh, well, I mean, somewhere around here, I still have an iPod Touch. I also still have a Samsung SanDisk MP3 player that still has the music I put on it when I first got it. You remember when Apple made purchases permanent? Yeah. I can still go into my Apple account and see stuff that I got in 2010. Now, some of those items are no longer available to download because maybe the seller pulled it down, or because the version number of those items is way past the iPod Touch's capabilities. But that's nothing on Apple. That's my device is too old to run certain things. I needed a glittering copper ring. I can make exactly one. Or two. So hopefully I don't crit this. I didn't. Okay.
I'll
She
do
won't take a
anything, I'm
credit
sure.
version of it. Thank you so much. The ring looks exactly like the ring I lost, and Barton will never know the difference. Take these coins and other small items, please. You've really helped me out. Alright. So she gave me a couple of gemstones. I'm going to go ahead and polish these gemstones up. The day they made movie and TV shows no longer a thing you have to rebuy made me happy. Oh, I believe it. I can make one copper ingot with what she gave me. It took like 4 copper ingots to make her ring.
What do you need?
But she did give me some other stuff, so we will give her a pass. Oh, I should put some stuff up on the auction house. Okay, I will sell the light hides. See if I can't sell those pieces of sienna. Your iTunes movie and TV library is huge. I don't have a
How
very
can I be
big
of
library
service?
of anything on iTunes except maybe games and photo apps. Okay, light hide. We got somebody selling 100 for 6. I have 37. I could probably get a gold out of them. $950 for the initial. We'll make it the buyout price 1 gold. And what's this? Pieces of sienna. Alright, let's just try sienna, just to be sure. Okay. 10 pieces of sienna for a gold? You're kidding, right? I have 9 of them. I'm gonna start at 650. Buyout 675 silver. Alright. You say your first iPod was the iPod Video. Mine was, like I said, the iPod Touch. Which I still have. And it still works. And it still has some old little bitty games on it, including one or two that don't even exist in the store anymore. There's this cute little pigeon game. I think it was called iPigeon. And it had this old movie aesthetic, kind of a old 30s Sienna aesthetic. It's a very cute little game. Basically, you're flying a pigeon through the city, and you have to keep it from crashing into stuff. But yeah, just kind of a little time capsule of stuff that doesn't exist anymore. Now that we got all of that crafting stuff done, we can get back to our questing. So the video model was awesome. I really liked the iPod Touch. I'm kind of sad they don't make them anymore. Okay, I know where Mundle is now. Or, I mean, Eddie Twiggins. Eddie Twiggins is out in the marsh, too. You know, if they hadn't locked down the Apple ecosystem for Apple devices so hard, I might even consider an iPhone. But it's locked down tighter than Fort Knox. And perhaps I want to sideload some things on my device, which apparently they're trying to make not a thing on Android phones too. Check DMs, I found the original iPod video ads. Alright, I will in a little bit. Next time we get back to town, right now we're out in the middle of the wilderness. And I have not made level 20 yet, so I would prefer not to die before I make level 20. I want my undying title. Don't play on stream though, probably because it's copyrighted, right? You don't want me catching a claim? Yeah, you'd be surprised how often I catch claims. I'll watch a trailer for a little video game and get a copyright claim off the music. That's why a lot of times... Oh, it has YouTube. Oh, probably not just catch a claim. I'd probably catch a strike off of that. But yeah, I'll watch a trailer for a video game and get a copyright claim off the music. I'll even play Guild Wars 2 and occasionally catch a copyright claim for the music. It's wild. That's why a lot of times when we look at trailers, I'll mute the sound You also discovered YouTube from iPod commercials. I discovered YouTube from MTV. In fact, I remember MTV coming online, and the first song they played was Video Killed the Radio Star. Just how you discovered Foreigner from the Jukebox Phone TV ad. There's all sorts of ore out here. Also, I think I have, yep. And we got a new deed. Sicklefly Slayer. Oh, excuse me. Rude. He didn't even manage to stop me from doing what I was doing. That's funny. Foreigner is awesome. Foreigner is definitely a good band. I actually prefer Duran Duran.
How can I be of service?
Excellent. It will be a while before the Nika Breaker population again grows to be a threat to Staddle. It is good to know I can rely on you to deal with dangers to the town that do not walk on two legs. Still, I fear everyone is so excited about the goblins that they've forgotten that other dangers lurk in the marsh. There's another threat I would ask your assistance with.
Might I take a moment of your time?
And she wants us to go after spiders.
Could I speak with you a moment?
And you want me to collect greater... Oh, yeah, this one. Hello there, enjoying a nice stroll through the marsh. I don't meet too many folks that can stand the smell, or the bugs, or the damp, so it's always nice to meet a kindred spirit. Say hello, Snicken. Who's a good boy, then? The Nika Breaker in the cage responds only with an angry clicking sound. That wasn't nice, Snicken. I don't know what's gotten into you. He might be hungry. In fact, he might be wanting his favorite food, sicklefly wings. If you kill a few of the greater sickleflies, you might find enough wings to satisfy Snicken. That might cheer him up. Or maybe not being in a cage might cheer him up. I mean, he's a giant insect after all. He's not your pet. One greater sicklefly wing. Oh, scared the heck out of me. That goblin I just killed, so dramatic. Disease. We still only have 2 wings despite having killed several. Greater sickle flies. On these guys, shoot him from here. Boy, I can't hit him first. And he managed to catch me on fire anyway. Oh, good morning, Lois. How are you? Happy Monday to you. It's probably not the best place to look at this, but we are going to go ahead and we'll go with a little tactical mitigation. Oh, wait. Still not a good place to do this, but... Okay, we haven't gotten any stuff for confidence yet. I need to find... Is that a greater sickle fly? It is. Fallen Acres. Released episode 2. Fallen Acres. What is Fallen Acres? Good here, aside from my weird sleep habit. Relatable. Okay. Fallen Acres is a game. And an episode consists of 5 levels. So they release it 5 levels at a time? Is that what you're saying? Oh, it's early access. Okay. Alright. Let's bring those wings back, see if he has a follow-up quest for us. They use early access to improve all the time. Well, that's kind of was supposed to be the main point of early access. You're releasing your game out in sort of a beta state, and you use the feedback to improve your game.
What can I do for you?
Those wings are just the kind that Snicken likes. You've saved me some trouble hunting down those greater sickle flies. Now here's a treat for you. I'll give you a key to my chest over there. I put all the treasures I find in the marshes in there. Maybe you'll find something you like. And the next time you take a pleasant stroll through the Midwater Marsh, stop by and say hello. Look what the nice wolf brought you, Snicken. There you go. Ouch! Careful now, Snicken. Nearly took my finger off. Also, the devs are New Blood Interact. I don't know who that is. Let's see. We got... Is that it? Just a few silver from it? Keep. All I got was a few silver from that. I feel gypped. Oh, and yes, the novice mark. Okay, we hit level 16 and it automatically unslotted. So we lost that little bit of movement speed. They don't go full release unless they know it's ready for release. You need to kill some goblins. Well, that is not a problem. I will happily kill all your goblins. We'll also happily go get that ore wherever it's at. Right there. They've never made a bad product yet. And we crashed again. Okay, we're just gonna have to play without the sound. Sorry about that. Hope y'all don't mind playing without the sound in the game. I mean, I could restart everything again. But I'd like to just know why it's doing that. I also recommend New Blood games to friends, people I like, and family. By the way, if you have Steam points, you should go to the point shop and buy the seasonal badges. I do. I rarely buy the seasonal passes or badges, though. I mean, I'm not really all that worried about the badges. I'd rather spend the money on the profile images and avatar frames, or money, the points. You know what I mean. You say Fallen Aces has mod support. Nice. We have 2 goblins in here we need to find. Okay, you left it behind. Good. That's what I was hoping for with the other one, but he didn't do it. One of the games will be a movie. Really? Faith the Holy Trinity. I've heard of that name before. Well, I can't check while we're in the middle of a goblin camp, but that one sounded awfully familiar. Alright, there's one of the bosses I needed to find. Now I have one more. There he is. No, you don't get to run away from me. Neither do you. Okay, that one's done. And our Cowboy has a roguelike mode now with big name voice actors. Continue to defeat goblins at Sunken Stone. Blood West is awesome. Yeah, now that we're out of the goblin camp, it's not so dark and dreary anymore. This is not exactly the place I want to have no sound out in the swamp, where I'd like to be able to hear if things are approaching me. Or if I'm near something that might attack. Here's the other goblin camp I'm supposed to be killing goblins at. Alright, so that's done. I have 3 quests to turn in. Oh, excuse me. Did I miss you? I'm sorry, I won't make that same mistake twice. Where's Mundle? Oh, that's right. Okay, so that's done. Defeat mid-water sappers. Those are the guys that throw the fire pots at us. These guys. How are we doing, Fag? We're doing okay. Well, you're not a sapper, but you are a goblin. So please die. You're not a sapper. Ah, you are. And you are. You're a sickle fly. Kill you anyway. Because I need a whole bunch of you for LOTRO points. Actually, not nearly as much as we used to need for them. Which is kind of awesome. Sorry, I'm sitting here so hard concentrating on what I'm doing that I'm just like silent. Which is not good considering also the game is silent right now. It's like we're watching silent film. I need two more of those sappers. Whatever sickle flies I can get my hands on. Need 7 more for the first part of the deed. I'll sap her. I will kill you anyway because why not? There we go. Ah, you are a sapper. I need 1 more of those. And look, there's one conveniently over there. Alright. And turn that in. Turn this in. It says talk to Watcher Red Weed and Saddle. We'll have to come back out to the marsh because we still haven't even gotten to the main story. But for the moment, we'll go ahead and head back to Saddle. Maybe pick up another sickle fly or 2 on the way back. If we can find any. Not that I really need the copper anymore, but I guess we'll continue grabbing some. How many more of those do I need? We're an advanced spider slayer. Awesome. I need one more for the regular deed. Aren't we lucky? There's one right by this copper deposit. So now I need to do advanced, which is 40 more, which we'll probably hit up a deed accelerator for that. I think I have a small one in my bag. Maybe I shouldn't stand right by the Naker Freaker and check. Alright, let's get back on our horse now. Now that we're out of the marshes. Now I wonder if I'm able to start using the passport and Bree now. I should probably check. Quest and says you've done very well indeed. I reckon the goblins will be unable to mount an organized attack on the town without the leadership of those goblin chieftains. You have performed a great service for both men and hobbits, and I'm sure the town of Saddle is in your debt. Now Bree must know of our, well, I suppose, really, your great victory. We'll take that. It's worth the most. Bring Redweed's report to second watcher Heathstraw. Alright. Well, I'm heading into Bree anyway, so what's this? 1 to vitality. Yeah, I can sell that. Ooh. Jeweler recipes. We'll learn those. Oh, I guess I already know that one. Okay. Good thing for buying that extra bag space, because our bags would have been in overflow already. Now, oh, we finally have things on the task board there. It's better. Alright, do we have anything in our bag? Blackened Filth, I can do one of those. What about this? Broken Sword Sheath. Nope. Nope, not that one. Broken Daggers. Okay, no, neither of those. So I can do exactly one task. And we deliver those to Straw. Which apparently I have forgotten how to get around Bree. Because I forgot where Straw was. Yeah. Well, it's going to be a while before I do that, so. You bring word from the Watchers and Saddles. Very good, very good. I'll take a look at that report, if you please. Ah, you bring good tidings. Goblins were a most unexpected threat, but it seems you dealt with them most expediently. And a good thing, too. My men are spread too thinly to defend against all the dangers that have been rising up lately. You have my thanks again. Perhaps you may find work here in Bree as well. It's in their vendor. Some repairs. Sell some junk off. I can't use any of these recipes, so I'm just going to sell them all off. Yeah, since I'm pretty much done with Hawker, I can probably sell that off on the auction house. I had to double check and make sure the stream was still running, considering how many times Moonlight has crashed today. Kind of sad, isn't it? Our very first journeyman level gem. So we need vault space so badly. have new mail. Oh, yeah. Okay. Nothing I'm worried about at the moment. Let's see. Crude whetstone. There's no crude whetstone? No, there's hardly any whetstone on the market. Well, they won't sell for much, but we'll get a few coppers out of it. Chunk of copper ore. The only option for that, if somebody's selling one chunk of copper ore with a starting bid of 10 silver in a duration of 2 days, because they're hoping somebody will buy it for a lot. Well, sorry, buddy, but I'm gonna sell these. Start 375 with a buyout of 400 silver for 66 of them. So that should get us about 2 gold if everything sells. Now, how much gold do I have? Speaking of which, not quite 1.5 gold. So that would easily double my gold if that sold. There's one more thing I want to do. And I don't think I have the stable there. But it's not a far ride from town, so there's that. And of course, we can always pick up some more copper ore to sell. Oh, we can take the slow travel there. But do I want to waste the silver? I don't. And considering I can get there almost as fast as a slow stable ride, well, I would if I wasn't stopping for every copper ore deposit. But that's a thing. And we're going to do it. We'll do it because we need the gold. And we can sell it all off and get gold. I could have sworn I saw an indicator for an ore deposit, but it disappeared. Yeah, back in the old days, if you wanted a character that could make a lot of gold, what you did was made an explorer because they could gather wood and ore and hides and sell them all on the auction house and make actually a pretty decent bit of gold that way. Because people may not need whatever you can craft, but they're inevitably going to need the materials to craft with. All right, let's see. Homesteads. Let's see. They're talking to you. Which neighborhoods have the best variety of houses? Well, I'm not worried about kinship houses, that's for certain. Bronshaw has 16 regular and 5 deluxe open. Go with, we'll start by looking at One Long Street. I don't even know where that's at, but we're going there. Yes, I know about housing neighborhoods. The small house is very small. You have 2 rooms. Little bitty yard. This one's worth 950 silver. And it is right next to the entrance, which would make it very convenient. This one is how much? Garden Street is 1 gold. That's a deluxe. It's going to be worth more than we can afford. 7 gold. One gold. 1 gold. Most of the small ones are going to be 1 gold with some occasional exception. This is 1 gold and 1 gold, 100 silver. Again? Oh, almost. 1 gold. Oh no! I didn't mean to buy it! Okay, I bought a house. Unintentionally, I bought a house. Well, that teaches me to rush. But on the bright side, it's a house right next to the market square, so I guess I can't complain too much. Alright, let's take a look at what we have bought. We've got very few outdoor decorations. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 spots for outdoor decorations. The rug, of course, we've seen the interior, but we'll look at the hooks for it now that we've bought it. So you see all the hooks. It has actually a decent amount for such a small space. Okay, so I guess I now reside at 3 Garden Street. Who's my neighbor here? Taneshwan. That sounds like an Elven name. Probably isn't, but yeah, could be. I do have a nice big swan fountain. I still can't believe I did that. I think I might have preferred a different one, but I don't think you get your money back if you abandon a house. Let me find out. I don't think you do. Okay, house cannot be recovered and currency will not be refunded. So, yeah, we're stuck with this one for a while. Well, I mean, I guess if the decision had to get taken out of my hands, that's one way of doing it. It is fairly decently close to the entrance and close to the homestead vendor and the vault and stuff, so I guess I can't complain. If I had to accidentally buy one, that was a good option. I still think I would have preferred one with a little better yard space. Although they're all going to have the same amount of hooks. This is a little flatter. I'll have to tell Gus about that. I was doing a tour of a free neighborhood and accidentally bought a house. He's gonna laugh. He's gonna be like, you doofus. Then he's probably gonna laugh even harder when I tell him which one I bought. So our house is at 3 Garden Street, Bronshaw. Go ahead and move that over here. And I forgot there's something else I need to do. Maintenance. Well, I can't afford to pay that much in maintenance. But we're definitely going to need to make some money. Definitely going to need to make a lot of money. So we can pay a bunch of maintenance in advance and not lose the house we just accidentally bought. I guess that that was a goof and a half. Somebody's talking about characters getting nerfed. This hunter's got nerfed twice. Someone else says, I regret not choosing a hunter. I mean, hunters are definitely useful, but I'm not going to sit here and regret not choosing a hunter. I've played hunters. Their travel parts are awesome, but of course, we're going to grab the copper ore on the way back, because now we definitely need to sell some more of it. People kept bragging how OP hunters were, so they got slammed with a double nerf to shut them up. I mean, I don't think that's exactly why they nerfed the hunter, but they didn't really have to. Hunters were a pretty good solo class, you know? Wardens are a pretty good solo class too, if you learn how to use them. They are probably the single most difficult class to master. I've played this game since launch and have yet to level a champ. I think the highest level champ I've gotten was around level 80. And good morning, Taurus. How are you today? I am a, well, I mean, I did play like a test character in 2007, 2009. I can't remember. I know that my main account is actually older than when I started playing it for real. But I have been playing the game for 17 years now. Now that I have accidentally bought myself a house, I'll need to open up the storage in it and get some decorations for it. You're doing well. Thank you for asking. My first character was a hunter, but now you main a captain. So they were just talking about hunters. How I guess hunters got nerfed a couple of times. Oh, I have to get on my dwarf hunter and find out if that's true. I don't feel particularly nerfed on my hunter. Put that away. That away. That. I'll probably want to turn those into gems. I don't think I have room for more than one more auction. Oh, I have room for two more. Oh, I think somebody bought the copper. Hold on. I think somebody bought the copper already. Yes, they did. Amazing. I needed that little bit extra gold right now for silver. Let's go ahead and since this is about half of what I sold last time, we will put it up for about half the price. Well, the reworked it. I'm not sure how much red was changed as you ran a blue hunter. Yeah, that is like my main choice for a hunter too, is the blue, because I like to be able to gun and run. I don't like to have to stand still on a hunter to use my attacks. I knew somebody who was all about the yellow line because they like the trap. You prefer blue hunter for two reasons. Move while attacking and no inductions. Yep. Exactly. Like I said, I don't like to be stationary while waiting for my attacks to hit. Alright. Not a bad morning's work. We got several quests done. We still have to go back into the marsh for the spiders and to talk to Mundle. Got some crafting done. Got all our crafting professions up to at least past tier 1. Accidentally bought a house. So we have that now. I can't believe I accidentally bought a house. And let's see, I need to switch things around in my bar. You had a kin member who ran yellow. The CC was really good. The crowd control, yeah. I think I'm going to put you over on 1. Okay. So we have the bow skill on 1. We'll put Swift Blade on 2. Actually, we'll put Wild Attack on 2. Swift Blade on 3. Or Swift Strike. Blade Ball on 4. I'll put Champion's Challenge over there. Oh, Sweeping Riposte can go over here. On 5. Savage Strike on 6. Bracing Attack on 7. Second Wind on 8. Sudden defense is on 9. That's better. Back to work for you? Well, thank you, Colress. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a good work day. All right. So that's all nicely done. And I have how much gold left? I have 711 silver left. Yikes. Like I said, we better make some money quick. Not going to be doing much anything with that little bit of change. Alright, so let's leave out of LOTRO because I know that Jojo was telling me about some games, so we're going to go take a look at them real quick before we end the stream. Alright, Steam. Once again, great game, but expect to cry at the end of it. Actually, you'll probably cry at the beginning of it like I did. Alright. Faith the Unholy Trinity. Alright, so New Blood Interactive. So they are the publisher. Apparently I have Dusk, one of their games. I have Fallen Aces. Actually, I have Fallen Aces on my wish list. They have Blood West. You say Blood West is awesome. They also have one called Gloomwood. They're both under the horror genre. It probably wouldn't be particularly my thing. Tenebris Somnia, a 2D retro survival horror with live action cutscenes created by award-winning film crew from Argentina. Yeah, not my thing. Faith the Unholy Trinity. What you're about to do has not been approved by the Vatican. As a young priest, struggle against demons, cultists, and your own weakening faith in this pixel horror game inspired by the era of classic 8-bit gaming and the satanic panic of the 80s. Very low graphic style game. I guess in a way would be a much easier horror style game to play than most because the graphics are very not realistic. What else do they have? I think that's about it. They do a lot of horror type stuff, I noticed. A medieval VR. Dusk 82 Ultimate Edition. Oh, wait, yeah. Huh. But apparently I do have Fallen Aces on my wish list because I kind of like the noir look of it. So we'll take a look at that one. It says the Aces. Once the watchful guardians of Switchblade City are being taken down one by one. Now it's up to one man with 2 fists to get to the bottom of it all. Fallen Aces is a crime noir FPS that plays right out of the 90s and looks like it's right out of the comic. I'll be honest, I would probably suck at this game, but it does have overwhelmingly positive reviews, so people have absolutely loved this game. But a couple of people are not particularly liking episode 2 because apparently it's buggy, has performance issues. You have all their games? Yeah, like I said, I'm not big on horror, so I probably wouldn't do like Gloomwood or Blood West. I have a few horror games. Kind of like, you know, if we get more members, y'all might be able to encourage me to play one or two of them. Warhammer Bolt Gun is 67% off. I think this has a bunch of DLC. Oh, maybe not. No, it's only got one DLC. Load up your bolt gun and unleash the awesome Space Marine arsenal to blast your way through an explosion of sprites, pixels, and blood. In a perfect blend of Warhammer 40,000 printed gameplay and the stylish visuals of 90s retro shooters. Tenebris looks awesome. I'll be honest, this actually looks fun. And it's cheap right now. You get the game and the DLC for $11. Tempting. Alright.
Grab your
Alright, we're going to mute. I want to take a look at the trailer for this. Oh yeah, I do like the old school graphics of this bolt gun. I have the best 1994 shooter I played in 2023. That's cute. A true masterpiece of diplomacy and finesse. You have this also? Now this would be more up my alley, because it reminds me a little bit of Quake. Oh, there is an edition that includes the expansion and the base game for under $10. Okay, okay. I see you there. Well, the DLC for it is $3.89, so it's cheap. Because it's all on sale right now. Wonder if I got anything on my wish list coming up. Hold on. Sort by release date. You need to beat the main game first. Fair enough. Beast of Reincarnation comes out August 3rd, but I don't think I want to spend the $60 on that. Mortal Shell 2 is $50. When's Sludgeoneers coming out? August 25th. Excuse me. Corsair Cove comes out July 31st. Relic First Guardian. I'm probably not going to get that. I haven't decided. Oh, these two. Midnight Moments and Leafy Corner. I'm waiting to find out how much they're going to cost when they come out, especially Midnight Moments. I want that. Mortal Shell is good. I think I have the first Mortal Shell already. I'm not certain. But yeah, definitely getting Midnight Moments when it comes out. Probably get Leafy Corner too. We might look at it in a stream. It looks cute. Bludgeoneers I'm getting, because I had fun with the demo of that. Ground Zero Hero is hilarious. I'm hoping that's cheap. Let's see what actually come out. Oh my god, look at this. Huge list of games that come out. Stranger Than Heaven doesn't come out until January next year, and it's $70. You're hyped for the Castlevania game? Another Castlevania game, huh? Alright, this came out today. Forsaken Realms Varan Call. 8 user reviews. Narrative-driven fantasy action RPG, the war-torn city of Varan stands before you on the brink of collapse and in desperate need of aid. As a mercenary in search of your next opportunity, will you answer Varan's call? How's the reviews looking? Mixed. Belmont's Curse. Okay. Can't recommend this with the amount of animation and clipping issues I've had in 15 minutes. Game looks beautiful in that old Fable style though, which is cool. But in 15 minutes I've seen some very clunky looking issues. Had to drop everything to medium to low settings, even with DLSS set to balance, it ran like poo. Jumped off the bit that said no swimming, diving, just for a laugh, and all my fans ramped up to full. My PC started levitating. Gonna refund for now and pick it up in a few months because there's no way a game that looks like this should be maxing out my PC. The game looks good, but it's unplayable. On low, I barely get 45 to 50 FPS. At native 2K with a 16 gig AMD GPU. On high Epic, it barely hits 20 to 40 FPS. There's no FSR frame gen support to help the case, so it's a refund. Yeah, everybody's talking how it has really bad optimization. So I guess we will hold off on getting that. See if it gets improved. If it doesn't, that's probably going to get taken off my list. I'd say buy Fallen Aces and wait for the bugs that will definitely be fixed by my guess Friday. Well, I'm waiting for a better sale on it too. I've been waiting for a better sale for a while. So yeah. Book Nook doesn't come, it just says 2026. This was a cute little story where you actually build book nooks while going through the memories of an old man. Who's reminiscing about his relationship with his wife while he builds things. Probably going to be one of those I'm going to cry type of games, but it looks like it'll be really well done. But yeah, immediate future is definitely going to be, like I said, that Midnight Moments game, which y'all know I do love diorama builders. And we've actually looked at the demo for this one. It's very nice. It's got a very steampunk aesthetic. And Leafy Corner, where you run your own little plant shop, which I also looked at the demo for. and found it very charming. Antivirus survivors on your wish list too. Oh yeah, I tried that one. That one was kind of fun. I tried the demo for this, and it just kind of hits that old school computer vibe. So yeah, that one was goofy. And it was really fun. Oh, and yeah, this one, no more pesticide. Which don't really need it. It's just an incremental version of pesticide not required, which I already own. But I'll probably get it anyway if it's like $5. And just because I like the developers. Let's finish off. I know, we'll take a quick look at this. Because I told you all about this earlier. Catio Simulator. And I'll probably turn down the music when we get into the game. Settings, audio. There we go. Music's very nice. It's very calming and chill. Shadow Complex. I will have to look at that in a second. You can see here's my patio. I've unlocked everything. You start off with this one section here. And then you unlock this, and then the greenhouse, and then the study. Right now I have 12 billion, and I have 16 billion worth of cats waiting to be adopted. Yeah, I need to redecorate. The decorating's not very well done. The cats don't care though. Shadow Complex Remastered because it's a remaster of a 360 game. Okay. See the little greenhouses? Got more cat tree in it than it has anything else. Probably add a plant or two into that. Okay, I could put one of those in there. Put that over here. Only Epic Games game I have on my Steam account. Oh, okay. I think the 2 Epic games I had gotten for free that I eventually ended up buying on Steam were... Hold on. Alright. Anyway, that's the whole game. You basically pet cats, adopt cats out, make money, get more cats. Oh wait, who is leaving? Are you? Are you leaving? Oh no, you. Alright, let's get you adopted. Alright. Another cat adopted. Oh, as in they actually made it. See, I actually got a couple of those free games. And then they started sniping Kickstarters and making them Epic exclusive. And when they did that, I decided I wasn't interested in supporting that. So I actually deleted my Epic account. And I don't mean it still exists in some form. I mean I actually had them delete my Epic account. It's a Metroidvania. I'll be honest, I'm probably no longer very good at those games. Everybody wants to get pet right now. Stop it. I don't want to pet you all right now. Build a luxurious walnut cat tree 5 levels tall. That can wait until I reorganize. Okay? Alright, before anybody else demands to get pet, we're gonna close the game. It's cute. It's very cute. If y'all just want to play with, tinker around with a chill little game, it's like $4.79 right now. In fact, I think I picked I got this for Cass as part of her birthday present. Alright. And that was Shadow Complex. Sheriff's Express twist on classic side-scrolling design with modern gameplay is amplified in Shadow Complex Remastered. 10 plus hours of exploration and fast-paced combat from award-winning original game, updated with graphical enhancement, dynamic melee takedown, and new master challenges. I don't know if this would be my type of game. We'll take a look at the trailer. Yeah, I can see where it can be a very appealing game. I'm not particularly into the, I mean, I don't mind the side-scrolling part, just not the genre I'm usually into for side-scroller games. Nolan North, I have no idea who Nolan North is. Alright. See, mine is more along the lines of, I have the Castlevania Anniversary Collection. So that includes Castlevania, Castlevania 2, Castlevania 3, Super Castlevania 4, Castlevania The Adventure, Castlevania 2 Belmont's Revenge, Castlevania Bloodlines, Kid Dracula, and A History of Castlevania Book of the Crescent Moon. So, and I have Belmont's Curse on my wish list. And the Castlevania Advance Collection, which includes Circle of the Moon, Harmony of Dissonance, Area of Sorrow, and Dracula X. So, if you could tell, I kind of like to collect Castlevania games, which I will get around to playing at some point. Oh, that promotion ends in a half an hour. 50% off. I will probably have to get that then while it's 50% off. You were playing the Advanced Collections on your Game Boy Advance? I played Super Castlevania 4 on the SNES. And I found it to be a very fun game. I actually did beat it. So that was back when I was a lot younger and had better reflexes. And I still felt it a few times before I beat it. You love RESR. I've never played that one. But apparently that's in this bundle. So, like I said, I'll have to pick it up while it's 50% off. $10 instead of 20? Yes, absolutely. I mean, what else can I say? Oh, that's why, because they had a summer sale part 2. So a lot of their games were on sale for super cheap. Lords of Shadow. What is that one? Hold on, I gotta check this out. Reverie. Okay, the complete edition of Castlevania's Lords of Shadow, including the Reverie and Resurrection DLC. It's Zone of the Enders 2, those a yes. But yeah, if y'all are at fast, you could probably pick up a couple of Konami games for cheap right now before they go off sale. Oh, Gradius, huh? Boy, it's been ages since I played a Gradius game. Contra, I remember the original Contra, which was nothing like that. Fail or Jail? What the heck is that? I've never heard of that. It's an online co-op, casual multiplayer, stealth game. Nope, lost me at stealth. Lost me at stealth. So there. Konami's got a nice out. There's a train festival going on too. Well, it's almost over as well. So if you like train games, you might want to rush over and check that out real quick. You can get Train Sim World for 80% off right now. For the next, I have no idea. But it also has a whole bunch of DLC because these games usually do. Boy Train is 40% off. That's kind of tempting, but I probably wouldn't get around to playing it for a while. So I'll just wait for the next sale. Everreal is even out and 10% off at the moment. We tried the demo for this. It was okay. But I felt like it was almost impossible to keep everybody happy and fed. Because you could hardly find any food. Oh, there's a little game here called Oxyrail. Oxygen Train is an open world survival train game. Wake up in a world lacking oxygen. Chop trees, mine, gather resources, upgrade your unique train, survive by planting, fishing, farming, exploring, fighting. Build your train kingdom, supports 1 to 8 online co-op. 80% positive, huh? I have waited for a game like this forever. Sadly, this is not it. The game is soulless AI slop at this point. I would not have minded placeholders at all, but cheap AI assets are a deal breaker. They lack any artistic coherence. Honestly, not worth the price. It has a weird gameplay element, which is oxygen required to survive. Makes no sense because, trees. So you have to keep topping up your oxygen or you die. Then you have to get off your train, if you can call it that, and gather resources. The gathering is painfully slow. It takes a second for your grab to recharge, which impedes the gameplay. The menus are a nightmare to navigate. You press Q to open the menu, but not Q to exit. For that, you need to hit escape. Why? The menus are a mess. There's no way to know if you've got enough resources to make something without opening the menu, navigating to the item and clicking. Why not have a pin item to my hotbar? Then when you step off the train, a wolf comes and kicks your ass every single time. The only way to avoid them is to jump on the train and wait until they leave, which takes a hot minute. I can't even run them over with the train. They just phase through it. I didn't get very far, mostly due to the sheer boredom. This plays like an early alpha of a game, not a full-price retail release. It needs optimization, faster gathering, and better menus to make it at least playable, not recommended. Dude, it's called sentence structure. Please use it next time. Alright. Interactions don't feel real. Everything you click on or do has a little cooldown timer, but there's not an animation, so it just feels arbitrary. You don't know when something will need a cooldown or when it's just instant. Everything feels gross and unpolished. The way the land just swallows parts of the track, the way items spawn inside of other items, the way enemies just come out of the wall, the slow character animation. Oh, wow. Maybe not. I mean, it looks like it has potential to be a really cute game, but in the state it's in, it does not sound like it would be very good. And I already picked up a game that's kind of in a iffy state, and it wasn't even early access. Of course, that one being, where the heck is it? And of course, my brain is broken at the moment. I can't remember the name of it. Ha ha, I'm an idiot. I think I put it under relaxing, because if I did, that was a goofy move. Yeah, I did put it under relaxing. Solar pump. We're working on cross-platform multiplayer. Furniture with inventory. Character editor improvements. That'll be nice. More decorations, more flowers and plants, solar panels for sloped roofs, more quality of life improvements. So they are still working on the game. But right now, as it currently sits, it's kind of lacking. I wouldn't even recommend buying it 20% off. But I will keep an eye on it to see how much it improves over time. I did like the concept of this one. Solar pump. Alright, I think that is going to do it for now. We got quite a bit done in LOTRO. We took a look at a couple of games and a couple of sales on Steam, one of which ends in less than a half hour. So if y'all saw anything you like and you want to pick it up for cheaper, you might want to, go ahead and do it now or wait for the next sale. And with all that being said, let me go ahead and thank everybody that has stopped by this morning. Jojo, thank you very much for being here and hanging out, and of course for all the fun information about games. Always appreciate it. Thank you to Culver's for stopping by and saying hi. I hope you're having a good day at work. Thank you to Lois for stopping in and hanging out. Always appreciate you being here. Thank you to DP70 for stopping in and hanging out. Of course, always appreciate you. Look forward to some Power Word with you on Thursday with you and Wolf. Thank you to Frogman for stopping by and saying hi. I appreciate you. Wonder if Frogman got his teeth. I thought there was someone else. I feel like I am missing somebody. I hate missing people. But if I did miss your name, I'm sorry. I'm just horrible at names. But no, you are also appreciated. And of course, for those of you who popped in and out, or perhaps you stuck around and lurked, well, thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Next time, say hi. I promise I don't bite. And of course, if you don't want to miss all the fun casts, you haven't already, you know what to do. All the fun clicky things that YouTube wants you to do. Now, with all that being said, I am going to go have some lunch, and I have some editing to do. You lovely folks have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, or night, wherever you're at. Until next time, bye for now.